You fools! You'll never defeat me. Now face the wrath.
Why is he so hot? What?
I think it's just that epic miniature. It's really doing a lot for me, too.
Yeah, maybe. But he's also kinda...
Silence! As I was saying, face the wrath of my metal army, crafted here in my Eldritch Foundry.
Dude, where'd you get all these minis?
I'm subscribed to Eldritch Foundry's Eldritch Unlimited with unlimited STL downloads. Now can we get back to...
Eldritch Foundry's amazing! I never thought I'd have the perfect mini for my demon-born, half-elemental, cat-folk, warlock, bard multi-class with a bunny wizard familiar, but here she is. Thank you so much for printing her.
Yeah. Sure, Jen. No problem. Now face my wrath!
Hooray!
Yeah.
Ooh, he's on mute. Car crash already.
Well done.
So,
And it wasn't
at
me.
least- At least I recognised I was on mute before I got too deep into the introduction. So,
Yeah.
Not that it ain't going to be a car crash anyway, because let's face it, they always are. So I'll start again. Good evening, and welcome back. This is Abomination Vaults. I'm in the chair, so that's Pathfinder game. We've been on a bit of a break. I think it was 6 weeks last time we played this game, because obviously last time we played, we was playing different Pathfinder adventure.
We were being pirates.
Yeah.
Yes, we were being pirates. Yes, which was a lot of fun. But we are back now for a continuation of everybody's woes and tribulations in the Abomination Vaults dungeon. So, players, I hope you are prepared for this evening. We are down our favourite rogue Lex. Meredith is not here; she's at ReaperCon this weekend. So, how are you all feeling?
Fantastic.
We're all good. Meredith's away, so it's just the boys, which means we can get up to all kinds of shenanigans.
Silliness.
Exactly.
It's in the real world, it's approaching the end of August, the beginning of September. So for all parents everywhere, it's nearly over. The summer holidays are gone. You do not have to entertain your children any longer.
We've nearly made it. Just hang in there. A few more days. Just a few more hours.
I thought that's what we were doing. I thought we were entertaining their children. Isn't that what we're doing here?
This is definitely not for kids. This is.
We definitely have to press that button on YouTube every time we upload something. Not intended for kids.
Not for children.
So we only have to get through the Monday morning trials and tribulations of are the shoes that you've bought them 2 days before going to pass muster with the headmaster.
No, they didn't. Trousers, school shoes, which we bought at the start of summer or the start of spring, because we thought, okay, a little bit too big. We'll keep them just in case. He has skipped that size and gone straight into clown shoes, and the long ones that we had.
Yeah,
for him are now up.
Teenage boys will do that.
Yeah,
It's the
Mine's
gold
not even a
rule. You
teenager.
should never
He's
buy
9.
until 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bought my little one who starts high school on Monday his shoes a couple of weeks back, and then sent photographs of said shoes to the school, and been told they're not the correct sort of shoe.
How are they not a correct shoe?
Even though they're from Clark's, don't get me started. Even though they're from Clark's,
That's another show.
so that is another show. So we've had to go and buy new shoes today. Or exchange into a different pair of shoes that he doesn't like, and he has informed me he's not going to wear, and he's not going to school on Monday.
I'm sorry, it would be followed by a swift. All right, fuck you then. You can buy them.
Yeah. Hey, you little bastard. Buy your own shoes.
Because he's the youngest, he's my favourite, and he knows this. So.
Damn, you just put that out there into the world. You can't say that kind of shit if you got other kids. Oh, man, the other ones are going to kill you.
They'll never watch this. It's fine.
It's not because he's the youngest. It's because he's the last, and then you want to get rid of him. That's fine. But here you go. My job's done. I've educated them. Off in the
Send them out into the world and make legends of themselves. Hopefully.
My youngest has got blue hair at the moment, so.
Oh, my youngest has purple hair, so.
So that
That
should
work
be
as
fun.
well.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with blue hair. So he's just grown out the 3 stripes he had shaved into the back of his head at the beginning of summer holidays. So, yeah. Kids. Anyway, on the subject of children, I guess I'll be ready to start this game.
Let's do it.
Let's kill some zombies.
Okay.
Oh, we got a weirdo to kill. It's not a zombie.
No.
We
it's
didn't.
not a zombie.
Yeah,
Oh,
that freak of
no.
nature.
We didn't.
Yeah.
We
What the
didn't
hell?
Do, stuff, Steve.
No, we didn't, did we? No, sponsors, Dave. Sponsors.
Yeah, sponsors.
Oh my
That's
God.
It's the only bit I get to do on this show. So
Can't take that away from Dave.
Exactly. You can see on the bottom near Mike, there's some names down there. One of them is Beadle Grimm, who make these absolutely fantastic character chronicles. I'm using mine here. There we go.
Oh, wrong book. That's my journal.
You've got
Dum-dum.
journals. You got all kinds of bits and pieces. Plus, they make dice, and I've got my wonderful dice. I had them all nicely presented, but there you go. I've got my dice.
In these glorious
Dice.
tins.
And as well as dice, not just player dice, which are in these lovely tins, but they also make these super luxurious dice, which are absolutely fantastic. You can see there is a size difference. Here we go. But yeah, these are absolutely brilliant. These are Game Master dice.
Oh.
Lovely metal tins. And this turns into
I think you're trying to compensate for something, buddy.
I am.
He shouldn't
enough
really have
dice.
Game Master. Dice, should he?
Not enough dice. Right, I'm now going to make loads of noise. And then, of course, this would be Paizo. We are playing their game. You can see all their bits and pieces as much as you like about them. We've also got Eldritch Foundry. You would have seen the trailer at the start there. If you want 10% off, they're currently doing 30% off, but I believe the codes stack. So you could get 40% off in the summer of 2024 with the code word Badger24, which is pretty awesome. Also, Meredith isn't here, but she's I was going to say she's related, but that's the wrong one. She's part of Turbo Dork and Steven Jackson Games. So check out all the bits and pieces on that one. And we've got Mike from the Weather Dragon. Say hi, Mike.
Hello.
Who makes awesome things like this. And
Look at that beast.
And new stuff to come. So potentially in the next 1 or 2 episodes of this, you're going to see some brand new tables, hopefully.
Oh, it's a doozy.
And there's Richard. Richard, Word Prince 3D. We don't have any photos of the stuff he does, but he does
have a dragon's head just behind him.
He does have a dragon's head somewhere. He's going to quickly nick it. There we go.
Cue the dragon head.
And
Boom.
there's a dragon head.
It's beautiful.
So he makes stuff like that. That's really detailed as well. I like that.
I need that in my life.
It's beautiful.
And there we go. So that is
I'll drink to that.
all our sponsors.
That's us.
And I will remove that. Boom. Huzzah.
So
There you go,
thank you
Steve.
for remembering before I push the button.
Yep.
Right. Well, let's get on with it. See you on the other side.
Yep. We did actually forget one thing.
Another thing.
Only
Another
one
thing.
thing.
So so we introduced everybody, but we didn't really say anything about Phil.
No, we didn't. No.
So Phil is our guest
And
player.
I apologise.
We won't tell you what he does as a day job, but Phil is. Phil,
I educate young minds.
That's a good way of saying it.
And so I will be in class on Tuesday
yeah,
when your kids are all going back to school.
Mine went back 2 weeks ago already. Holy shit.
it is funny how different dates, because my kid goes back next Wednesday. So the different like countries and states and different things is all over the place. But
Yeah.
but Phil is with us. He is our guest player for the next few sessions, as long as he lives. His character, not Phil. Or
Had to
maybe
throw
Phil
that in
as
there.
well. Yeah, put that in. So yeah, if you want to play just like Phil has, all you got to do is get in touch. That's it, and we'll chuck you in somehow, somewhere. We will put you in a dungeon and let you fight. For
Slide you right on in.
There you go. Back to you, Steve.
Thank you very much. And yes, I apologise for forgetting Phil. That wasn't intentional. It's been a while since we did this game, and I forget everything that I'm supposed to be doing normally. Right, so we left off last time. You just returned to the dungeon, and you bumped into the horrific-looking creature called Zozlarin, who was licking the walls of the dungeon as you rounded the corner. And,
Licking the walls.
Licking the walls.
Yummy.
Yes, it's going to be one of those games, I think. So I will hand out some hero tokens. So here we go, through the power of the internet.
He's done a multi-one.
Oh,
All those
it's beautiful. It's beautiful, dude.
Dice. That was amazing.
Yeah, no.
That really is magic.
So I will stick Zozlarin up on the screen again just to torment you even further. So this creature is sort of buzzing around at the end of the corridor. As I say, he's licking the wall, and he's looking in your direction.
Oh God.
I haven't seen anybody from upstairs for many decades. Well, apart from you, who I saw maybe a week ago. But what are you doing down there?
Oh, it talks. I thought we were just going to kill it.
What manner of creature are you?
For God's sakes, man, why are you licking the walls?
I know. My tail is long. How long have you?
A few minutes. Let's hear it.
We're hoping to finish this session today.
Because, man, I am intrigued of the wall. Why are you licking the wall?
You see, I am a Zibub, a powerful devil from the lowest reaches of hell. And I was brought here by Belcora's magic and forced, of course, because I'm such a creature, to act as janitor on this level.
So you're cleaning the walls.
Powerful,
very, very powerful devil. My contracts are legendary through all 9 levels.
There are 9 levels here?
No, in hell.
Oh, I thought I should.
So, just to be clear, he's telling us that he is a devil?
Yes. He's telling you he is a devil. And he was brought here by Belcora's magic.
Aramil, just whatever you do. I know I can. Although you're having a quite a pleasant conversation, I do suggest that you, whatever you do, don't sign anything.
Well, I'm out of that game now. I'm surprisingly satisfied with my lot here as janitor. It's much more stress-free, shall we say, a career than being a devil and trying to outwit one another. Yes.
Gone to Aramil, and it's so you prefer licking the wall here.
I take a step away from the wall.
Just so you're not accidentally licked.
Yeah, I don't want to touch the wall.
He sort of moves over and licks the bit where you were standing. That you've cleared up.
Oh no!
Thank you. Strangely, as I say, it's less stress-free. I get to practice my art, and I don't have to watch out for being killed and vaporized and sent to even lower into the depths of hell by more powerful creatures. Not that there are many more powerful creatures than myself, obviously. And spending 3 hours a day cleaning this place isn't that bad of a life, if I'm totally honest.
So if you're quite familiar with what's going on in all these rooms, can you possibly tell us what's in each one of these doors?
You was going to say something as well, Logan.
No, I was going to ask the same question. Like, can you give us a tour of the rooms you clean? We're here to inspect your work.
I know that's not true. I'll be honest. I mainly just sort of clean this corridor, or maybe the washroom over there, because life isn't that great.
I'm just not buying it, man. That you're a powerful devil. I'm not. I don't see it at all.
You just have to take me on trust. Now, why don't you ask me why my life isn't so great?
I turn to Darren and I whisper. I'm like, let's just pick a door and bypass this loony and just forget about him.
No, small man with the beard. Why don't you ask me why life isn't great?
No, okay.
All right. Why, my dear boy, why is life not so great?
It's so kind of you to ask. So kind of you to ask. Well, you see, as powerful as I am, my powers have been stymied by Belcora's summoning of me here, and Volok's binding. I haven't got full access to the awesome powers I once wielded. And you see, they also brought to this plane a demonic spider who goes by the name of Mimnivix. And as you can imagine, myself, looking as I do like a fly, I'm thoroughly tormented by this demonic spider.
Mimnivix.
Thoroughly tormented. Can you imagine the 3 hours I spend outside my room, looking over my shoulder the entire time for 500 years?
I'm very sorry for your troubles, man, but we really must be going.
What's that you say? How can you help? Why? It's so good of you to ask.
He's hard of hearing, too, to top it off.
If you could see your way fit to destroy this creature, you'd put my mind at such ease that I might be able to share with you what waits below.
Now we're talking. All right, where's the spider and how do we find him?
He's in that room, just over there. And he points, so just down the corridor from where you are, there is a door at the end of that corridor. And then to the right of that door, there is a set of double doors. And he's pointing in the direction of those double doors. That area over there, that is Mimnivix's domain. I, of course, don't clean in there, so it may be a little bit dusty. I must warn you of that. But those are his rooms. I don't know where he'll be, but those are his rooms.
Just to clarify, you mean here?
Here, yeah, that's it.
It's been my experience. Better things are behind double doors.
Sounds logic. Let's go.
Sound D&D logic.
Yeah.
Years of gaming knowledge being applied.
Wrapped up to 2 double doors.
It's like seeing the saving icon, knowing something coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So what are we doing, boys? Are we going in?
I checked the doors.
We got to bring Logan into the fray here.
Are they locked?
You want to check for traps?
Well, sure. I was just going to check to see if they were locked first, but I like that. Let's check for traps first.
Yeah. Now that you mention it.
Yeah, roll me a perception check then, please.
Oh, perception. 27.
Damn.
They are not trapped and they are not locked.
Well, I unlatched.
I have a question, if I may.
I've been mid-unlatching.
How big is a spider?
Right, so I'll get to that in a second, Kingsman. Sorry, Logan, you said it again?
I was unlatching the door when Kingsman started to ask a question.
Okay, so you're just gonna stop mid opening, yeah?
Yes.
Make me a stealth check, please.
Shit.
$16.
Okay, we shall hold that for now.
I go ahead and push the door open.
Right, Kingsman, what was your question?
Just like how big is it? Sometimes I have an issue with spiders. But how big are we talking? Kind of twat it with a newspaper. Like you're scared of spiders, a little daddy long legs in the corner, you just can't reach it even though you can fly. Or are you talking as big as a sofa?
Yeah, because if so, I'm out.
If so, guys, I think you go first, and I'll back you up next week. I'll go get reinforcements.
Does how I answer bear any impetus on you performing the quest or not?
Certainly not. No.
I
My
say
companions
feet tall.
can easily handle.
I'm sorry. What? 8 feet tall?
Yes, 8 feet. So,
That may be.
That's bigger than a newspaper.
Yes, it's bigger than.
Bigger than a newspaper house.
you of course see my plight, which is why I've employed such brave adventurers such as yourselves to take care of the whole
fly caught in a spider web.
I'd like to stay out of the web.
Why you might be consider it to be problematic for you. So
Yes. I appreciate your seeing things from my point of view. As I say, all I want to be is I don't mind this janitorial duties, and I just live for creating art. I really do. That's what I live for. But the spider is a real problem. So if you could just kill it, that'd be great.
Alrighty then.
I say before we enter the room, hold it right there, Logan. Let's take some precautions, which we don't normally do when we barge into a room. But as we know what's going to be on the inside, and we're expecting this to be really big, maybe we should power up and do what we can. If anyone has anything they need to power up, maybe you could do that. For example, I could enlarge one of you.
Ooh. Who's
all of you, not parts, but all of you. So you could be over 10 feet tall. He's laughing so much you push the wrong button.
Uh-oh. Look at that. You get all weird and you don't even know what you're pushing.
So we could do that. I can make one of you at least 10 foot. Maybe more. You basically become huge.
I don't want to go first, so not me.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on being huge.
That leaves Darren.
So Darren, I think you are the one. The job for this is.
You just volunteered, mate.
Make me look big.
Well, let's do this. And I will cast Enlarge on Darren.
Right. How long does that last for?
He's got 5 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm also going to cast guidance on him as well. +1 to attack bonus.
That's good.
And a bunch of other cool stuff.
Also, Darren, your reach will increase by an extra 5 feet, so you have a 10-foot reach. And you also gain a +2 status. A +2 to melee damage.
That's a pretty decent spell.
We're hooking it up.
Yes.
Okay, so please position yourselves in the room as I read the description.
Right, so double doors have opened.
I'm going to stand way back here. That still says Yadrin. They all say Yadrin.
So if you make your token bigger, please, Darren, you can expand it out to
I can do it
10
for you.
feet.
There you go.
Thank you.
thanks.
Right.
We've gone Mega Darren.
Make it Darren.
For those of you who have watched our Dragonlance series, we have Mega Yorg. Now we have Mega Darren.
Yes, Mega Yorg. Yeah, that's my favourite move from the Runic Knight. Anyway, not to get distracted. So, several wide alcoves adorn the walls of this L-shaped hallway. Each alcove contains a small diorama of the same city facing different perils. A massive fire, a devastating tsunami, a thunderous earthquake, an attack by an enormous tentacled monster, and an invasion of an army of undead. From each of the dioramas, you can hear the sounds of battle, cries of the injured, the crackling of flames, and the crashing of water as each diorama plays out its ghastly scene over and over. At the edge of each of the dioramas, you see a tiny model of the Gauntlet, and it is scaled as if to suggest it is located many miles distant from the city which it targets. So who has the highest society roll?
I got a 7.
I have 3.
I have 0.
3.
Okay, so Logan, will you run me a society check, please?
23.
Right, so you instantly recognise the city as Absalom. And you also notice that the undead scene, the undead begins to rise when the beam from the Gauntlet touches the city, when it lights upon the city. A lot like what the rest of the party experienced when the same happened in Otari.
Okay. Does anything else, obviously the undead moving is jarring enough. Does anything else happen?
Yes, it does. Because Darred is Mega Darred at this point in time, and he is naturally closer to the alcove than everyone else. As the dioramas reset on the two that are next to the door, the beams, instead of lighting upon Absalom themselves and restarting at diorama, they turn unerringly towards you, Darred, shining upon you instead as they make a beam attack.
Me no like.
Armor class 32 and 31.
Oh,
They both miss, I'm afraid.
What is your armor class, and is that a crit?
He just told you it missed.
Yeah, come on. I don't get a bonus for being bigger, do I?
No. You don't.
Armor class 20.
Okay.
Unless I can use my reaction to raise my shield.
Do you have that feat where, unless you've got it raised already? Because normally raising the shield is
3 feet shield block.
normally you have to raise your so the feat I'm talking about is reactive shield. So shield block is a free feat that you get to use, but only if you've got your shield raised by using that as an action.
Then no, I haven't got a. I haven't.
So
got
if you've got reactive shield, then yes, you can use your reaction to.
All right, then no, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
But no, armor class 20.
Okay. That's 51 points of damage.
Holy mother of God.
So Mega Darren is laying on the ground?
Yeah, Mega Darren is down.
Okay,
Holy
so you take 1 wound, and you are currently unconscious.
Is there at that point is he still big?
Cleric.
Yeah, he is still big because the magic is from
Yeah.
Kingsman, not
That's
from him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
I reach into my bag real quick to pull out a coin, and I flip it past one of those dioramas to see if they engage again or if there's a reset time.
So the two by the door that hit him,
Uh-huh.
what happens when they hit him is they sort of fizz and spark out, and the light disappears from them, and the diorama goes dead.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward to him. Can I move forward without setting off any others?
Yeah, because the next dioramas are further along the corridor. I mean, I've given you the description of all of them.
Oh, yeah, I
but
see.
the next 3 are right down the other end of the corridor.
Okay, so I'm gonna move forward and I'm gonna just shove my healing potion in his mouth and hope that drink it.
Right, roll your hit points back then, please, Darren.
What is it for healing?
I have a lesser. I think
lesser
that's a
healing.
die 8.
Yeah,
D8.
D8, yeah.
1.
You are on 1 hit point and have 1 wound.
Darren, well, it's good that you're back. We were worried there for a second, but I think you need to boost yourself. Remember, you're the healer.
I was going to say. Sort of get up. No, from the ground, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to cast my 3-action heal.
So don't forget that's heightened, so you do heal more back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you wanted to use a 2-action heal, you would get 16 points without rolling.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll do. No one else is wounded, are they?
No.
Nope, you took it all for us.
I'll get up. I'll cast it on myself.
No, stay down, man. Stay down. You don't know what they're gonna do, so let's just crawl along the floor. And let's
I look.
get to the other end.
Is there any way to move through here without tripping them, or is it going to be try to disable them?
You don't know what tripped these two. So if you want to move up to the next one, which is along the corridor about 25 feet on the left-hand side, you can try and search the floor around and see what set it off.
So Logan, you do that. See if there's anything on the floor. I'll keep Darren down. I'll move him kind of out the way, but I'll stay with Darren.
Okay. I'm gonna use stealth.
Yeah.
To creep up to it, and then I'm gonna use thievery to try to disable it.
Okay.
So I got a 31 for stealth.
Okay. Now roll your thievery check, please.
I got a 12 for my thievery check, and that was a 1 I rolled on the die.
Okay. So you're not sure how to disable it. You believe it's set off by proximity. So the fact that you were so well stealthed stopped it from basically hitting you. So you believe if you can find a way around to be far enough away, you might be safe. And the reason that it got set off and 2 set off at the door is simply because of Darred's current size.
Okay. So from the one I'm at, can. I'm gonna. I don't know which icon is mine.
You're there. You can see my pink marker.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna. Can I move to this corner?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
and you can move across to that one over there if you wish, or you can move around the corner to that one. Your choice.
I think I want to. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Phil, you can zoom in as well. You can just use, if you've got a wheelie mouse or if you're just on the laptop, you should be able to pinch and move in.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I want to stealth to this one that's on the right side.
Yeah. Okay. I won't make you re-roll. You're in the same same environment, so you move up. So if you want to make your thievery check to try and disable, you can.
Steve, while he's doing that, I'm going to be eyeballing the ones to the left and right in the beginning and just keeping a close eye on them to watch what they're doing to see if they're coming back online.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I got a 27 to try to disable this one.
Okay, so at the base of the diorama, you notice there is a small blue crystal. And you prize that crystal out, and the whole diorama shuts down instantly. All the lights go off, the vision that was mid-scene shuts off, and the lighthouse no longer glows with this blue light. The crystal crumbles into dust in your hand.
Wow. Okay. All right, well, then I'm going to slide back to that other one and see if I can disable it too.
Yep, go for it.
While he's doing that, am I able to use medicine on myself?
Yes, you can use medicine to treat wounds.
I got 17.
Yep, so you find the crystal. This is in a different place. That's why you didn't see it before. It's not just under the diorama. It's at the base of the pedestal that things sit on. So you prize it out, and once again the same thing happens. The diorama shuts off.
Okay. All right.
So it's just this one here in the north wall that is still active.
I rolled a 23 on my medicine check. Is it 2d8 healing on that, or
2d8 healing? Yes, 2d8 plus your ability modifier.
Okay.
10?
Okay, I'll go back and try to disable that other one.
Yep, go for it.
Matt.
Sorry, die 20. Uh, 16.
16 is good enough. You disable that one as well.
Okay.
So all 5 dioramas are now disabled.
Okay.
So the corridor turns in an L shape. And Logan, you can see at the end of that corridor, there is a, excuse me, another set of double doors.
Okay, well, I let everybody know that I've turned these off and that there's another set of doors.
Yeah.
I get myself up and thank Kingsman. It's
not a problem. We was expecting a spider behind the door. Who knew?
let's not do that again. I'll sort of rub the burnt bit on the chest.
Who knew that a 3D printed model would hurt you so much?
There couldn't have been much more perfect timing for the enlarged spell than that, which is a corridor of proximity set traps.
Yep. I say we make a big statement now, and Darren, run and barge through those double doors at the end. And
Oh, I love it.
Spider.
I've heard of this thing called it's the large jar, a glass jar of some sort of ale liquid. I believe he does something like that.
Maybe.
Do we run and jump through?
Go for it. I think we're going to... the spell only lasts for 5 minutes, so we're really counting down here.
Yeah.
We need to take every advantage we can. Go for it.
Before he rushes the door, I make sure to see if it's unlocked.
Yeah, please do.
It is unlocked.
I quietly unlatch it for him.
Okay.
And then I gesture, the door is yours, sir.
I'll open the doors.
This large, low-ceilinged room has a cross-shaped table at its centre. 10 chairs stand around the table. The walls, floors, and ceiling of the chamber are completely covered with thick layers of webbing. Sat atop the centre of the table is a hideous, spider-like creature. It stands as you enter, rising to its full 8 feet height. This is clearly the creature that Zoslarin described. It hisses at you. How dare you trespass upon the ghost city? You shall face its king. And just for effect, that is the creature.
I was expecting a spider, but that's still just as ugly.
Oof, that's a cool looking creature, though, I've got to say.
So that is what you are facing. So we will have an initiative roll, please.
Initiative.
Oh. We plus.
Is it plus perception to that, isn't it?
It's plus perception. Logan, you can have your stealth roll applied to it instead.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I have a 28.
28.
Oh, yeah. We've got to put it in the doobie Firkin. And it's not particularly big.
You had to say something.
You're bigger. You're bigger. Go with it.
Okay. So top of the round, Aramil.
I guess I'm gonna dash into the room over into the corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna cast Tangle Vine.
Before you do that, so as you enter the room and you catch sight of this creature, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't want to. Wisdom +4. Oh Jesus, 9.
Okay. Please continue with what you were going to do.
I'm gonna cast Tangle Vine to see if I can tangle him up a little bit.
Okay.
16 and 9, 25.
25 does hit.
And the consequences to that, is it just a success?
What's the spell?
Tanglevine. It's not showing a DC. Defense is AC, so it's whatever his armor class is.
Yeah, so it hits. So that's fine. It hits. No, they must have changed the name because it's not in as Tanglevine in archives and everything.
He takes a 10-foot circumstance penalty to its speed for 1 round. It can attempt to escape against my DC to remove the penalty.
Right. Okay. So vines crawl up out of the wood of the table as you empower the long dead wood with life energy once again. Vines crawl up and wrap themselves around the creature. It appears to be restrained.
For my other action, I'm going to sling my javelin at him.
Go for it.
Oh boy. 7. Do I get advantage or something because he's tangled up?
It sails, well, even with the armor class penalty for being restrained. That still sails massively wide.
Is it too late for a hero point reroll?
No, you can have a hero point reroll if you wish.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh Christ! Never mind. That was a waste.
Okay. So Aramil, that was your go. Logan, you're up next.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my rapier, and I'm gonna try to move. Behind him.
I'll move Darad out of the way so you can move.
Monster Darad.
I'm gonna move to there, and I'm gonna try to hit him in the back of the legs while he's on the table.
Okay, so can you make me a wisdom saving throw as you enter the room, please?
$26.
Okay. You realise that the creature stood before you on the table is not actually there. It's an illusion.
What
Even
the
though
fuck?
it's been tangled.
I tangled an illusion?
So the description that I gave to Aramil is what Aramil sees, because Aramil did not pass his saving throw.
Oh.
Okay. So what I should have done was make the rest of you take your headphones off. So you're going to have to ignore the information that I've currently given to you.
Ah.
Okay, so I'm gonna quickly scan the room then.
Okay. Make me a perception check, please.
Oh, 11.
Okay, this room is thick with webs, really just dense. So unfortunately, you don't spot any other creatures. It's just this illusionary creature that stood before you. You have one action left.
As if a displacer beast wasn't bad enough, now we have a displacer spider.
I'm gonna yell out, he's not on the table. That's not him. Everybody look around the room.
Okay. So you'll hear that. And there it is. You'll go.
I'll step in and I'll look around to see what I can see.
Okay, make me a perception check.
Oh yeah, the perception check. Ooh, no, not great. That's a 6. 14.
And all you can see is just thick web everywhere.
Oh boy. Who's next?
Kill it with fire.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know where he is.
Have we got anyone left on our turn?
Kingsman after.
You've still got one action left.
I cast guidance on Kingsman.
Okay.
May I only grant you strength of sight. Kingsman, find this beast.
I'm going to step into the room.
No, you're
I'll
not,
kind
because
of-
it's my go first.
Oh no, you ain't.
So from the ceiling, the creature reveals its true location. She's down here. It unfolds from a particularly dense section of web. It's almost like it's made itself a small, like a I don't know, a cocoon or something in the top corner of the ceiling, and it folds itself down, revealing itself. You will see this, not you, Kingsman, because you're not in the room yet. And it spits a globule of webbing at you, Darad.
Why me? It's not like I'm some sort of giant target.
That hits armor class 18.
Nope.
Okay. This is a splash effect. So, Logan, does that hit your armor class?
What was the hit again?
18.
No, it doesn't hit me.
Okay. So it passes both of you, splashing on the wall behind you, and it just sort of spreads out into more webs. If this had hit you, you realise you would have been restrained. So that was good. That I rolled low. The creature in frustration moves across to here and takes a claw attack at you. So one of these long sort of.
So if it moves across there, does it get caught in the tangle web?
No, it doesn't.
Well, I tried.
Because that was an attack. There's no. It's not like an area effect spell. We get saving throw when you enter the area. So.
Yeah, the vines just kind of come up and then retract, I guess, if they don't get anything.
Yeah. So it goes at you with this claw. So it's one of these hollow tube-like things that you see on some insect creatures like a praying mantis. And that is 22 armor class.
To me?
Sorry, no, to Darred.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, that hits.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay. There we go. Is 9 points of damage.
Oof.
So it slashes at you with this very sharp-edged claw. And yeah, that's my go over. So the creature is now in front of you. And Kingsman, you're up next.
Can I see this happening? Can I? Now it's on the table. Can I see it from my vantage point?
It would be obscured to you because of the size of Darred. You are better off moving.
Try walk into that.
You can't really occupy the same space. So you're gonna have to move to 1 square south. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So I'll wedge past Darren and get into the room. And when I see this thing, I will cast sleep. Straight on it.
Right. Read me the description, please.
It is a DC 18 will check.
Okay. And what are the effects of the spell?
Okay, so you've got a...
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, so
Of course you did.
Be a critical success or just a success?
That would be a critical success. Well, what's your DC? 18?
18.
Yeah, I got 28.
Okay. So critical success, the creature is unaffected. So it did not work.
Okay.
And that's a 2-action spell.
And you moved.
And I've moved, yeah. So that's it. That's all my actions done. Well, I think we're in a little bit of spot of bother here, guys. Darren, how are you doing? You okay?
I'm wounded.
Okay, Aramil,
chin
top
up,
of the
Orby.
round. It is your turn.
Oh, man.
Hit it hard.
Hit it fast.
Oh, shite. I'm gonna... Oh, that will work. I'm gonna run over here, climb on the table, open my mouth really wide, and breathe fire as I cast Breathe Fire. It's a 15-foot cone, so where I'm at, it should just be here, these three.
Yeah, it won't touch Kingsman. It will. Yeah, it won't touch Kingsman. That's fine.
Okay, that's what I'm shooting for. Is this heightened by any chance? My spell?
So, what is it? Cantrip or is it first level? So
It's a spell. It's a first level.
So no, it's not heightened.
Boop. Oh, I have to roll. What do we do? Oh, it's a reflex. Is the
What's the DC?
$19.
Okay. I got a 26. So it's
Damn
a
you.
pass, but not a critical pass. So I'd take half damage. This is now my saving throw dice.
8 damage, so 4.
4 damage. Okay. Right. So there's something else I can do. That is a fail. So, what gets revealed in the corner of the room, roughly from where the Mimivics first appeared, again up in the top corner, is another creature.
Oh,
This one is a spider. Okay. So there are 2 creatures.
And how big might this pleasant fellow be?
I think they're only medium sized, so maybe about a foot across.
But this thing, Twatomy, is a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the 8 foot tall thing, Minivex, yeah. Yep.
Abomination.
Okay, so you've moved, you cast a 2-action fire breath spell. So even though you've breathed fire into the room, it hasn't taken, I mean, it's burnt some of the webs away, but it hasn't taken all of them away. There's still an awful lot of webs in this room. It hasn't cleared it as much as you expected it to. Okay, so that's your go over. Logan, you're up next.
Okay, I'm going to try to slice the legs, hopefully drop it onto the table.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, that is a natural 20.
Oh,
With, I got a 30 to hit.
yes.
that is a critical.
Okay.
Yes. You are using sharp weapons, aren't you? Slice those legs off.
8 points.
8.
Yeah, that's 8 before the, if you're going to do double damage. So 16.
Oh, it's double, yeah, do double damage, yeah, yes. So
Okay, so
16
16.
total, yeah. Cool. So you slice deep into one of its legs, and it screeches in this sort of guttural way with pain. You see Ica run out from where you've cut it. You've injured it badly. It's
Okay.
not fallen, but it is quite heavily damaged in that area. That was a
Okay,
good
well,
strike.
I draw the blade out and I strike again.
Okay, go for it.
17. 27.
27 hits, but it's not a critical.
Okay.
You missed the crit by 2 that time. You're using a rapier, which has it's a rapier has deadly D8, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So you need to roll me. So roll this damage and then roll an additional D8 for the crit you did last round. Last strike.
Okay. For 8 points for the hit I just did.
Yeah.
And 8 points for the last one.
Ooh, 16. Okay. That was another meaty strike. It's starting to wave. It's starting to go down to one knee. You've done a hell of a lot of damage to this thing. You got one more action left.
I'm going to take the third strike. I'm going to just thrust right into him.
Go for it.
No. In fact, I rolled a 4 total.
Okay. So that's a critical miss. So instead of thrusting your rapier deep into the creature's abdomen, which is what you was aiming for, you miss. And you thrust it deep into the tabletop.
Okay.
So you're going to need to pull it out as one of your actions for next round.
Okay.
Okay, Darrad. This creature is wavering in front of you with the damage that Logan has done. It's you next.
Okay, it looks like it's starting to falter.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to do my Darth Vader impression and try out my new spell. I'm going to hit it with my axe.
Don't forget your axe, because you took damage, has taken on the form of this creature. So the dragon's wings have been replaced by spiky legs.
I just rolled a natural 20. Do I get any pluses to the because it's damaged me?
So you get your +2 bonus for damage because it hit you. You get the bonus damage from being enlarged, and I'm pretty sure a great axe has deadly D10 on it.
Okay, so to hit is 30.
Which is a crit.
Damage is D12, and you say it's got a deadly D10?
I think it has.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
If it doesn't say it on Path Builder and you've added it, then it probably doesn't.
Retribution Axe hit 8 damage, 1d12. Sweep and magical. And the options.
Oh yeah, it gets sweep. That's why. So it gets sweeps. That's the
Okay.
That's the weapon feat as not.
So it's +2 from being enlarged.
+2 from being enlarged, and +2 from the fact that it damaged you. Okay, so you add everything to your dice, and then you double that for the total damage.
26 damage on the first hit.
Okay, how do you want to kill the creature?
So literally, as I sort of recover back, Steer gets sort of rapiered at the side, and as it falls, but the rapier pierces into the table. I just come through with the axe and push it, slice up through its chest and its throat, and push it on the rapier, so the back of its leg slices as it goes down.
Okay, so you do exactly that. You basically shear it in half across its chest. The top half falls to the floor behind the table, and the rest of the body just slumps down to the tabletop after having been tripped over by the rapier. Creature is dead. You have 2 actions left.
Then I Divine Lance the spider.
Okay, go for it.
So that's Divine Lance. Pretty sure that's I've got a roll to hit, isn't it?
Yes.
So +8. So that's a 22 in total.
22 hits.
That is 3d4. It's now heightened. Wait, 1d4 in there. 1, 3, and 7 points of damage.
Okay. The creature takes that damage. It is injured, but it's not quite ready to expire yet.
I can reach it on the ceiling though, can't I?
With Divine Lance, you can, yeah.
No. If I was to move towards it next turn.
Oh yeah. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Squash it with your shield.
Okay.
Go get me a barrel.
It is actually going to move over to you and take 2 hits on you.
On Kingsman, yeah?
No, on you. That is a 22.
Yeah.
And a 13.
No, 22
misses. You take 2 points of damage. Please make me a fortitude saving throw.
Fortitude is 18.
Okay, yeah, you passed, so that is fine. It basically moved over, crawled across your shield and bit down into your shoulder.
How much damage is it?
Releasing its venom into you. Only 2 points of damage. Okay, and then from the other corner of the room, unbeknownst to you, because this one had not been revealed, is a second spider, and this one crawls across to you, Ariel, and takes 2 attacks.
Bites your face.
So that's a 20 and a 19 to hit. You're on mute, Ariel.
They both hit 20 and 19, or 19's my AC. So.
Okay. Can you make me 2 fortitude saving throws, please?
Fortitude. I lost my. Shit. Give me 1 second. I lost my demi-plane. Now it's pulling back up.
Yeah, no problem. Right, Dave, it's your go next. I've had my turn, so if you want to take your actions.
I am going to use telekinetic projectile, and I'll just get a piece of rubble and straight onto that spider.
What, the one that's right next to you, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
so
if
there's
possible,
a hefty chair leg.
Bring it down from the ceiling.
It's actually on Darred's shield,
Oh, okay.
so don't miss.
Yeah, please don't miss.
That is an 18 plus 8. It's got to be a hit.
Right, so that is a hit, and it's also critical.
Cool. Even better.
It's only classed by 10.
Oh, I can deal double damage. So here we go.
Yes,
then.
you can. Yeah.
Do you want me to roll double the dice or just times it?
So roll the dice, add your bonuses, and then double that quantity.
Okay.
And a 28 on that fortitude save.
18.
18 points of damage.
Yes.
How do you want to kill it?
I'm literally just gonna, whatever piece of rubble I pick up, as I throw it at him, I yell over to Darred, duck! And as you duck behind your shield, it just and all the green goo explodes all over Darred's shield.
Love the sound effect.
So you actually animate a chair leg. Chair leg flies across the room, hits a spider, knocking it off of Darred's shield and pins it to the wall just above you. So that one is dead. You have one action left. Right, so Aramil, you passed your fortitude saving throw, but you two do take 8 points of damage from the bites.
Received.
Okay, so one action left, Kingsman.
Telekinetic projectile is 2 actions.
Yeah.
Ooh. I have Scorching Blast, which is a 1 action. And I will attack the other spider because that's what I can do.
Yep.
It's
yep.
When you do so, attempt a ranged spell attack roll. Right. Okay. That's a 19 plus 8.
Okay, so it is minus 4 because of my attack.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry.
But yeah, that is still a so what is it? 19 plus 8, 27 minus 4 is 23. So that's not a crit, but you do hit.
But you do hit, and that's 4 points of fire damage. I rolled 2 2s.
Okay. Yep, you injured it. It's not dead, but you injured it, so you're off the mark. That's your go over. Aramil, top of the round. There is a spider just behind you that's now been hit by a ray blast from Kingsman.
I am still lacking my my javelin because I tossed that across the room at an illusion.
You did.
So I'm gonna just turn around and cast Breathe Fire again at him.
So that was a reflex saving throw.
Yes.
I rolled a 2.
What's that?
I rolled a 2 for a total of
you
9.
failed.
Yeah, so a total of 9. What's your save DC?
19.
That's a critical then, so I take double damage.
Nice. We got 5, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage.
Doubled to 18.
Well, no. I rolled 4d6. It's only 2d6. Oh, so how do you want me to do that then?
So you roll your 2d6 and then just double the numbers.
Okay, 7. So 14.
14. Yep. How do you want to kill it?
As I turn around and my jaw drops and steamy, fiery breath just singes him, and curly little spider legs begin to stink and fill the room, and he squeals to his demise.
It falls to the floor turns onto its back and its legs curling and stuff. It's
Ah,
desiccated. Husk is now lifeless on the floor. With that, the webs in the room begin to melt away, dissolving into sort of oily, ichory pools in various places dotted around the room. You can see much more clearly now. What do you wish to do?
I want to investigate this table I'm standing on underneath, checking it out. Is anything hiding?
Underneath the table, which was clearly hidden by some webbing that had been placed under there originally, you find a few things. You find a mesmerizing opal. You find 5 shining sling bullets. And you find a necklace. And on that necklace are 3 large orange beads.
Oh, shit.
Two sized the same, either side of a much larger central bead.
Can I do a history check on it to see if I know what it is?
You can do an Arcana check on it, or I'll just do it as a group roll, and whoever has the largest Arcana score can roll.
I've got a +5.
I got an 8 plus 8.
So I can imagine Kingsman should be quite healthy in this one.
I got a +7.
Okay, so Kingsman, you got +10. Let's have you roll, please.
That's 24 in total.
Nice.
Okay. This is a necklace, type 1 necklace of fireballs. It has 3 beads on it. The large central bead does 6d6 damage, and the 2 smaller ones do 4d6 damage.
Cool. Who wants that?
I did find it. I would love to adorn this beautiful necklace.
I can already do fire, Aramil, so it's good. Druid should be able to do some fire. Yes. Okay. Think of it like a grenade.
I take this glorious necklace, big old goofy smile, put it on. I'm good to go.
Just remember, don't play with it in the toilet.
Yeah. Burn my nads off.
Okay, that's all you find underneath the table.
All right, so I scoop up the sling bullets in the opal. I just put them in my my pouch.
Yeah.
To sell at the next bazaar.
Yeah. So sling bullets are worth 3 gold pieces each, and the mesmerizing opal is worth 7. If you did want to sell the necklace of fireballs, it'd be worth 44 gold pieces.
Nope, we're gonna hold on to that guy.
I thought you might.
That is a useful thing.
Okay.
Oh boy!
You have defeated Mimnivix, and you've defeated the 2 spider minions.
So kill the fly.
Yeah. All right, I'm running out of this room, and I'm going back to creepy guy licking the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to tap Darrell on the back and reduce it. He's gone 5 minutes, so reduce him.
It has gone 5 minutes. Technically, I think it would have been more than 5 minutes before you got in the room, but I think you go with it. Okay, so you go back to Zozlarin. He's moved slightly further along the corridor with his cleaning regime, but he's pleased to see you. Back so soon. You must be mighty heroes. Unless, of course, you've turned tail and run away. Which one is it? Is the creature dead?
We have killed your Mimnivix spider friend, so we insist you divulge your information on the lower levels immediately.
That's such good news. You can't understand how much more quality of life I will have. Yes, I will still need to clean this dungeon level for 3 hours every day, but now I won't have to do so, looking constantly over my shoulder. I really am just eternally grateful, and of course, coming from a devil, that does mean quite a lot, doesn't it? Now, how might I repay you?
With information.
What do you wish to know?
What you told us about the lower levels. What's there?
Okay, do we have some sort of contract in place?
Don't go there, buddy.
I put my hand on my hilt.
I am of course joking. I'm a man or devil, I should say, of my word. Yes. Now this might be the longer version of the story I told you earlier. Please pay attention. Make notes if you wish.
I've got my pen.
Now, being such as I was summoned up from the hells, powerful as I said before, I was pulled to this plane by Belcora. She was quite good at summoning. She summoned all sorts of creatures to fill the many, many levels of this abomination of vaults. Now it was her magic that summoned me to this plane, but what bound me here and what keeps me here still is the spell that was cast by her apprentice, Volok. This drow, as he once was, served her unwaveringly, and even now does her bidding. And rumours reach my ears that he did a deal with a devil himself, one that brought him eternal life. And though he now no longer is the drow that he once was, I hear he's a twisted living monster. A walking worm.
Ooh.
Now, the level directly below this one was Belcora's library, full of her information and knowledge that she'd gathered over the years on the occult. When she perished, the scribes and servants that resided upon that level decided that they would continue to do their duty to their mistress. And instead of leaving the dungeon to gather supplies, they turned to cannibalism. And again, rumours reached my ears that the white disease spread through them like wildfire. And now they are a shuffling pack of undead that feed upon cankerous flesh.
That disease that he mentioned, would I know what that is?
Yeah, white disease is basically what turns people into whites, and then you turn into this undead creature that just wants to feast on flesh.
Lovely. Before I left that room, can we just assume I grabbed my javelin on the way out?
Yeah. The level below the library, the fourth level of the dungeon, that is the base of the lighthouse tower. And I hear it's the place where the lighthouse is powered. There is a shrine to Nimbleoff there. And it's also the realm of Volok. Now, one last thing. The last surface dweller I saw here was just after Belcora was killed. I helped to hide him. He was injured, and he hid in that bathroom over there, and he points to a door at the end of the corridor. And from under that door, you can see a green glow, a bright green glow. I know once he had rested for a few days and recovered enough strength to continue, he fled into the lower levels. Now, I believe he is one of the Rose Guard. One of those responsible for killing Belcora, her greatest enemies. And I also hear, now that Belcora is back, yes, she is back. I know this because I'm linked by this magic she brought me to this plane with. I know that Volok has sealed the lower levels to protect her while she recovers her full strength. The spell that he used is keyed to 4 icons of her greatest enemies. I assume that is the Rose Guard, but I do not know what these icons are. I would say our deal is done.
What's behind these 2 doors in the hallway with us? Last question. You've done a wonderful story, sir.
Oh, those are my rooms. I mean, I can show you my art if you wish.
Please do. You first, by all means.
He takes you into the rooms, and there are 2 basic janitorial storerooms. There are brooms and buckets and mops and all sorts of utilities. In one of the rooms, a northern room, there's a small bed. It's sized just for Zoslarin. And painted all across the wall is this almost perfect mural. And it spans the entire room. And it depicts the war between heaven and hell. There are devils and angels fighting, all sorts of devils, from the most powerful to the weakest. And sat there in the bottom corner, presiding over everything, is a self-portrait of Zoslarin, sitting upon a great golden throne, wearing the largest golden crown, bedecked with diamonds and rubies that you've ever seen.
I'm still not buying it that this guy is some like super devil. Imposter.
It is masterful painting. It's done with some great skill. Clearly,
Painted with colours. Yeah?
Painting with colours, yes.
And which room is this? We're still blacked out here.
It's these ones here. It's these ones
okay.
Here. I'll uncover them. There's obviously nothing to see on the map. It's just some squares, but it's this room here that's got the painting in. But Zoslarin tells you that those are his quarters. Okay. The door with the green glow is this one here at the end of the corridor.
And he didn't open that one yet?
No, but he did tell you that is where this person that he saw 500 years ago, just after Belcoror was killed, hid out. So the only member of the Rose Guard that stayed here after Belcoror was killed was Otari. But that was because, as far as you are told, as history says, Otari was killed during the battle.
I'm going to ask the goofy fly guy if he would open the door with the green glow. Just to see what he says. And I'm not going to ask him to do it. I said, if we needed you to, would you open that door?
Yes. Is this the beginnings of another deal?
No.
Not at all. I just want to know if you would open that door if we needed you to.
Oh, for the right reciprocating agreement, of course I would open the door for you.
Why's ever got to be in agreement with this guy? I don't know. I got nothing. Crew, what do you want to do?
I'll open the door.
Okay, so let me just turn that off.
It's a toilet.
It's a bathroom, yeah. It is a bathroom.
There's some mean shit going on in there if it's glowing green.
If it's glowing green, yeah. That's some radioactive.
This, yeah. You give that a minute before using it. The 10-foot square washroom features an iron bathing tub to the north and a commode to the southwest. The northern wall glows and shimmers with ribbons of eerie green light, which, when you enter the room, begin to react to your presence. With a swift, shifting, swirling energy, the green ribbons transform into letters on the northern wall, which spell out, "I was Otari. Save me from below."
Oh boy.
After a few seconds, those letters shift once again into the ribbons, the green ribbons, and they glide down from the wall, out of the room, leaving a trailing, glowing green path that passes under the door set at the western end of this corridor.
Fuck yeah, we got a quest row.
Oh boy.
I know where to go, boys.
Okay.
And that's it? Radioactive poop? That's all that's in here?
That's all that's in here is radioactive poop, yeah.
Alright then.
Is that
Alright, Laurie, nice to know you. We've got to go.
Is the door at the western end, is it locked?
It is not locked, no. And you know it's not locked. Well, you did know it was not locked because this is the way that you came up from the level below when you were taken then captive by the Morlocks. So this is the path that you followed.
Okay. Well, if we're ready, let's just open the door.
I think so. Yes, we came to get this thing done. So let's
do it.
Let's
go.
toodle pip.
Okay, so the door opens upon a simple corridor that is shaped in a U. There is a door to the west, and that is the one under which the green ribbons continue. Or you can head south through into this door here, but the ribbons continue this way. Again, Logan, this is a room that you passed through when you was running up from below.
Okay. Well then, if everybody's ready, I'm going to open the door.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so a ruined table and several destroyed chairs lie in a heap in the middle of this room, along with several large bones. As you enter, the green ribbons dance and flicker around the bones. They whirl with such speed that you can almost make out the image of a man locked in battle with a minotaur. The man dodges and weaves, expertly striking with precision using dagger and rapier, slowly wearing the larger but much less agile creature down. Eventually, it falls to a heap where the bones now lie, and the green ribbon once again continues its path through the door to the west. What do you wish to do?
You said Minotaur, yeah?
Minotaur, yeah.
I think let's just do a quick search of the room.
Right, is everyone searching?
Yes.
Can you move yourself into the room then, please?
Something about the way he said, "Move into the room, please."
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bite your tongue.
Who has the highest perception check, please?
I got 11.
Beats me.
Beats me.
I have 9.
Oh, I don't want this pressure.
Right, Aramel, could you roll me a perception check for the team, please?
Okay, I'm using my Beadle and Grimm D20 here, okay? So we're going to blame this on Beadle and Grimm if this fails.
Yep.
Son of a bitch! 14.
Okay, so...
Can I spend my hero point for that to be re-rolled?
I don't know. I mean, you can, yeah. Do you want to? That's the question.
You may want to.
No, I'll leave it.
I do have, and I had a hero point from last game and the one from this one, so I do have one more left. So I'm game to use it.
You want to use it?
Yeah, I want to use it. That was terrible.
Roll your perception check again then.
No, that was a little better. 19.
19. Okay. So you're all sort of because this was a group roll, so everyone's searching. Okay. So you're all pretty much intensely concentrating on searching around, and you don't really notice what is forming behind you. So out of the table and out of the bones, these slowly start to float into the air and stack together to form, eventually, after one round, a complete giant Minotaur skeleton.
Oh, it's a skeleton! It's a Scottish skeleton Minotaur.
It's a Scottish Minotaur, glaive in hand, ready to attack.
Where is it?
Put that there.
Here he is.
Hey.
Hang on. There you go.
Boom.
Hey.
Look at him.
That's
Need a
cool.
bit more flannel on him.
Okay.
Excellent. Right, so let's roll for initiative, please. But I'm going to have a bonus round.
It's gonna have a bonus round.
Damn. Now I fucking roll good.
I did not.
Bitch.
I did not. I got 12. This would be a good creature to put on your kill list, though.
Yeah, we were saying you don't often fight them, do you? Minotaurs. And it is. I've just thrown this in because we have the mini. It is actually an adventure. Right. Okay. Is everybody ready?
Sure.
Right. So the creature reforms behind you. I'm going to get a bonus round, and it's going to attack Darid and Logan and Aramil. Right, I think a lot of these are going to miss. Right, a 22 Aramil on you.
Hit.
A 15 on you, Logan, and an 8 on you, Darid.
No hit.
No hit.
That's 8 points of damage to you, Aramil, as the glaive bites deep into your shoulder. You spin around and you see the giant Minotaur skeleton looming above you. So that's your go first. What we'll do is bring that up a little bit larger. So there you go. Okay, you're up, Paramount.
Yay. I'm going to just do a non-stop triple attack with the javelin as like a stabbing motion.
Go for it.
I'm assuming I'm taking the 5 penalty for the second and third.
Yeah, so -5 for the second, -10 for the third.
Alrighty. First one. Ooh, 25.
That's a hit, but not a critical.
Second one, 10.
That's a miss.
And 17. Is the third one -10?
Yes, it is.
It's 7. So just the first one.
Roll your damage then, please.
Equipment. Javelin damage is it's regular, so 1d6. 6. I'll take it.
Nice. Nice. Yep. Okay, so you turn around and you thrust your spear deep into this creature, realizing that it is not flesh under the tattered tartan clothing it's wearing. It's a skeleton. So the javelin attack that you did, although you put quite a lot of force behind it, doesn't appear to have damaged it as much as you expected it to.
I managed to go through each rib.
But you did hit. You did do some damage. Just you felt like it should have been more than it was. Right. So now it is my turn. So Kingsman, the creature sees you, and it lowers its horns like a ball and charges in your direction to trample over the top of you. And it is going to charge you with its horns.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 31 to hit and a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's 2 hits. I can't block it. Even if I did shield, it does not enough.
Right. So the 31, I'm going to assume, is a critical, yeah?
Yes.
Right. So this is a critical. Rolled low.
Right. It's changes what I
14.
do.
14 points of damage for the critical because I rolled a 1. And then 14 points of damage for the non-critical because I rolled an 8.
28. Okay.
So 28 points of damage.
Is Kingsman terribly wounded?
Yes. I'm like,
Is Kingsman conscious?
I'm still conscious. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I take it like a dwarf. I'm fine, but
so it lowers its horns, charges towards you, and then sort of crashes you against the closed door behind you. And it's just looming right above you. With its glaive, then, Darren, it takes a swing in your direction. That is a 20 to hit. Dirty 20 to hit.
That is what it needs.
Okay. And you will take 7 points of damage from the glaive. And that is my turn over. So, Logan, you are up next.
Okay, so I'm a medium. How much bigger is he than me?
It's about 2 feet taller.
So what I want to do is I'm gonna rush in. I'm gonna kneecap him from behind and try to trip him.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. So, question: can I use my acrobatics instead of my athletics?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's see here. That's 16 to hit.
You needed. Hang on, I think you needed 17. Yeah, you needed a 17.
Okay. So I just slam into his stout leg. I look up at him, and then I'm just going to grab his foot and try to lift him over my shoulder.
Okay, make.
I'm going to try one more time to try to trip his leg up.
That will be an athletics.
Okay.
So roll that.
Okay, I didn't get it.
You grab his ankle and try and lift, but it's like a kid trying to lift an adult's leg up.
Okay.
To try and trip him over. So no, unfortunately you don't manage it. I'm going to place you there. So that's your go. Kingsman, you're up. You have this huge creature above you.
I'm not prone.
Nope, you aren't.
But I am near Darred. So I'm just going to try this again. I'm going to reach over to Darred. And if he's willing, I will make him enlarged again.
Okay.
Mega Darred.
Okay.
It's all on you, boyo. Here you go. Swing.
Yeah. This makes it nice and easy for the map, the tiny room. Okay. There we go. Darred is enlarged. So that is that's a 2-action spell. What are you going to do with your last action?
I will try my, because I'm not moving, I will try my flame again. It was the
Scorching Ray.
Scorching, no, it was Scorching Blast.
Scorching Blast, yes.
Right. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
That is 2d8. 6 points of damage.
Again, the fire sort of splashes across this creature, and because it has no flesh on it at all, it really doesn't do the damage you were expecting it to do.
Yeah. We need skeleton boys. We need blunt weapons, something like that.
And blunt weapons, bringing up the last action in the round. Darren.
I've got sharp weapons. Being enlarged as I may be the light, and I'll grab my holy symbol and I cast a 3-action heal. And pulsing light just goes as it damages the undead.
Yes, it does. Everyone. Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well remembered.
So 15 healing all round and damage. I don't get wisdom pluses to it, do I?
You do get your spellcasting modifier.
Spellcasting modifier. It's not +8. So it's not the one I get to attack, is it?
No. It's just your wisdom modifier. So what's your wisdom score?
That's a good question. 3. So 7. What did I say? Did I say 14?
You said 15, so you
15,
did
18 damage and 18 healing to everyone.
Yep, cool.
Nice.
Very good. Okay, so you see on that side of the creature as you cast that positive energy spell, sort of dust blows away from the bones and it loses some of its solidity. So you definitely did a hefty amount of damage to it. That was well done.
And also, if there's anything else that might be undead in the room,
No, there's nothing hidden in this one. There's no invisible undead waiting to come out.
And we all got healed in the process too.
Yes, you did.
Everyone,
awesome.
yeah.
Rock on.
Okay, so Aramel, you top of the round. It is your turn.
Now that the Minotaur is away from him, he was a little foggy before with his javelin jab. He focuses his energy, swirling around, points the javelin at him, but this ray of energy comes out of the tip of the javelin as he casts Disrupt Undead.
Good.
It's a 19 DC Fortitude.
Okay, I rolled a 4 on the dice.
Cool.
And that is a total of 12. So I failed. It's not a crit failure, but I failed.
Alrighty, so 6, 10, 13 points of vitality damage for him.
Okay, again, you see as this ray touches this creature, the dust blowing away from the bones, so another spot of it becomes weakened, so to speak. It's 2 action spells, so you have 1 action remaining.
I'm going to cast Guidance on Kingsman because he looks a little buried in the mess there, like a mosh pit, and he's kind of like stuck at the bottom of it.
Yeah,
he's got these 2 giants above me.
it's like Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla or something, and you're one of the crowd. It's the belief.
So you get I'm sure you're familiar with Guidance, but +1 to your attack roll, perception check, saving throw, and other skill checks. So +1
Thank you.
to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so it's my turn. The Minotaur looks up at you, Darragh, seeing as you are the biggest target in the room, and focuses its attention on you. It brings its glaive up into a wide, sweeping motion twice around its head as it takes 2 attacks using its broad swipe maneuver. That is hitting an armor class 25 and 24.
Both hit.
So you are going to take 10 points of damage from the first strike and 9 points of damage from the second strike. So
There goes all my healing.
These two hits, so 19 points of damage in total. And then with the last attack, it's going to try and gouge you with one of its horns. So that is 18 in total to hit.
Miss.
Okay. That's my go over. Logan, you are up next.
Okay, since has he moved very far from where he was with me?
No, I've moved him over on the map, but only to make room for Logan's larger token. So he hasn't really moved from where he was.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw my dagger out real fast, and I'm just gonna jam my dagger in the top of his foot and try to pin his foot to the floor.
Okay, roll to hit for me then, please.
Yeah, 29.
Oh, that is a critical.
Nice.
Okay, now technically, although I've moved the tokens around, the where you positioned yourself was on the opposite side from Kingsman, so you would qualify for sneak attack damage.
Okay. What does sneak attack give me again?
It's 2d6 precision damage.
Okay.
So you roll the damage for the dagger.
Okay. So that's 7. That's 11. 16 damage total.
So is that just what you rolled on the dice? 16.
Yeah.
So
Plus,
crit that, it's 32.
Okay.
Damn.
So how do you want to kill the creature by stabbing it?
Okay, so I'm gonna stab it in the foot, and when it bends down, I'm gonna grab its horns and just crash it through the desk.
Nice. Very good. You do exactly that, and as you pummel its face into the desk, the whole skeleton loses cohesion and falls back to the floor into a pile of inanimate bones.
Nice.
Well done.
Very
Well done, Logan.
Very well done.
Bravo.
Logan takes a moment. He's like walking around the room like he's flexing. He's like, "Man, I wish my brother could have seen that. That's amazing."
The green ribbons you see are still sort of flowing out underneath that door to the west.
Okay, well, let's open that door.
Okay, let's turn that off. Okay, so you find yourself in another corridor, one which turns to the left after 10 feet, and following those green ribbons, you can see ahead of you is a flight of stairs which leads down to a beach area. Now, if you remember when you fought Fresnelcash, the water drake, you remember seeing a beach on the opposite side of the cave from you. One that was very similar to the one you were stood upon. However, the green ribbons do not go in that direction. They turn and pass underneath a section of the wall at the top of the stairs. So right where you are standing, Darren, on the map, those ribbons have gone this way to the west, past underneath a section of the wall. So, Aramil, you have the highest perception score, I believe. So if you'd like to make me a group perception check.
I will most certainly try. Fucking what the 14. I say like 14 isn't terrible, but when you have a plus 11, so I rolled shit.
Fortunately, with the large bonus that you were getting, because it's clearly obvious there is a secret door there, you pass that roll.
Yay.
So do you want to check the secret door for traps, or are you just going to open it?
Hell yeah, I'm checking for traps.
No, make me another perception check, please.
16.
Yeah, that's fine. It is not trapped, and after a few minutes of looking, because it's a great roll, Logan, you do work out how to open the door. and it's smooth. It opens smoothly onto a small landing at the top of a set of stairs that lead down. And you will remember this well because this is the way that you came up from the level below, from the third level. So you know that this leads down into a long corridor on that third level, on that library level that you now know because Zoslaren told you that that is the accumulated knowledge of Belcora that's down there, along with many, many undead creatures. As next session, we will face off against the cult of the Ganka.
Ooh.
If we decide to go down there.
If you decide to go down, yes.
Slow down, buddy.
This is the game. This isn't the game where we have a vacation in Ontario just for 6 weeks off and roll dice to see how much we can drink.
So, congratulations. You have finished level 2 for the majority. There are some areas that you didn't discover, and there is still the shadowy creature, the Major Domo, that you may want to come back to at a later point in time. But level 3 beckons, it awaits, and next session, which is next week, we will be playing next week. We've not got a 2-week break. We can find out what's downstairs for you.
Do we level up as well? Yeah.
Yes, you do level up. You do level up. Yes,
that was my next question with Darren. All right,
level 4. Bring it on.
Just keep rolling, baby.
You know what time it is.
And handily, everything I need for level 4 is in this book.
Hey. And look, all in the books.
All in the books. Okay. Cool.
So I can't remember what you get at level 4. If you get a class feat or not. If you do get a class feat, I thoroughly recommend the one that turns your healing abilities from D8s to D10s.
Yes, class feat and skill feat. So, which one does that do?
I can't remember what it's called. It's not healing hands because that's the one that you get. That gives you one heal spell. I'll have to tell you. I will look it up. But it changes your D8 dice to a D10 for when you cast it.
Definitely be doing that.
Cool. Good game. And yeah,
right on.
As we said, we're back next week. So we hopefully these should stay in our head a bit longer.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I've written as much notes as I can.
Yeah. Done the same.
Well, after being a week in classrooms next week, I'll be ready to kill some undead. So
good.
Yeah, that won't be all you'll be ready to kill.
Right. So we will wrap up there. Thank you very much, players. That was much fun.
As always.
Yeah, it is. I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Cheers, Steve.
I know I like this. It was very good. Right. So thank you, viewers, for tuning in. And I should have buttons ready to go, shouldn't I?
I'll do the second button. You do the first button.
Smooth as butter. So this will go up on YouTube. You can catch our previous episodes should you so wish. And want to catch up on all of our adventures so far in the Abomination Vaults, we'll be back on Twitch next week and the following week after that as well. So we were going for a run on this. Other than that, goodbye, good night, have a great weekend, and see you next week.
Ta-da.